Hi everybody, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is Veroosh and we're taking a look at Zodiac singles. Is love possible now? So I thought it would be a fun reading. Yesterday's reading was really deep and intense and I really recommend it. I'll put it at the end of the video. It was all about a karmic cycle or a cycle ending in your life and a new one beginning. We're on like the footsteps of this. Today's the full moon. I also did a full moon reading. In the description is a link to a playlist that's constantly updated with new content. So whenever I put out a new video, except the individual sign videos, I put it on that list. So all signs, all pick a cards are on that list. You should save that list and then you'll have that link always available. So it shows the newest videos from my channel. You can also find that link on my Instagram, so you can go there, but Instagram links a funny way, so it's better just to save it in YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, people say they don't get notifications, so that's probably the best way to keep updated. Plus, there's going to be a lot of content coming, so it's best just to use a playlist to keep up. Anyway, so today I thought we've done a lot of these like karmic woo-woo intense readings. So I thought it's the full moon in Aries. Aries, well, it's my fourth house because it's 9 degrees. But my Aries is the ruler of my fifth house, the fun house. So I thought like, oh, hey, let's have a little fun today and take a look at singles to see if love is possible right now. Just in chat, we kind of decided that we're going to do hey or nay. That's like a game you guys play with me when you watch live and after. So basically what you can do is write down every single sign in the order that we are doing them, and right next to each sign say whether you think that love is possible for that sign or not. Remember to watch for your sun, moon, and rising. And I think that's that. Also, if you don't need to do time caps or keep order. I mean, keeping order might be helpful to the other people watching, so you do you. But we're just going to take a look at it now. So just a nice friendly reading to see if love is possible. And I hope you're having a nice day. Thank you for all your guys' nice comments and support. I got through what I needed to get through, and now we are back and running. So the first sign, oh, Virgo. I had a feeling it was going to be us. Okay, so let's say, so my nerves, Virgo should go first, so I'm just not nervous through the whole reading. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got the Page of Trees, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, secondary transits, Earth, 3 of Hearts. Ooh, reunion time, Virgo. Reunion time? That's so interesting. And then the King of Angels, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Somebody wants to reach out to you. They see a new side of you, and I feel like they want back in your life. We have the Knight of Cups as well. Virgo, 2 guys. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you date women, switch the genders around. 5 of Angels. I think Virgos are waiting for somebody in love. But there is someone from their past, 9 of Wands. So I feel like they're waiting for love a little bit in vain. It doesn't feel like it's coming yet, or I feel like maybe someone that they're wanting to reach out to them, it's just not happening for now. But I do, and I feel like they're caught up in the feelings of that, like they really feel, you know, missing someone or something like that. But there is someone from their past, like we're going from a knight to a king, that really is missing them also. So that feeling is reciprocal or mirrored. And I think that this person, maybe Virgo's keeping them back or doesn't even know that this person has these feelings. But they're really thinking a lot about you, Virgo, and I have a feeling that you knew them before, and I think they see in you really sweet energy, so I think that they really appreciate you for who you are. It looks to me like you're appreciating someone who's not appreciating you, and then there's someone else who does appreciate you in the way you deserve to be appreciated, and so they're thinking about you a lot right now. A couple more cards. We have the Ascension of the Rainbow Bridge. So I think it's all about perspective, you know. I think this is like a wake-up call for Virgo. I'm going to tell you guys honestly, a bit of a wake-up call, because I think some Virgos are stuck on someone who may not be feeling the feelings they are. And then we have be the hunter, not the hunted. So, okay, so maybe this is saying the opposite way. Maybe the cards are saying something in an opposite energy, and they're saying kind of, Virgo, go for what you want. Maybe it'll work out for the best, but the vibe here is that you want something to happen and it's not happening in the way that you wanted it to. Like you have feelings for someone and but maybe you need to just work on it and it'll work out. Let's find out from the love angels. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations bring you two together. You know what this is actually telling me, Virgo? That maybe it's going to be a harder road to try to get this person to notice you, but maybe, just maybe, that is your calling. Like maybe the easy path, like settling, is not for you, Virgo. Maybe this is the time in which, when there seems to be obstacles between that and which you want, you should keep hopeful and keep visualizing and keep bringing into the situation the positive energy. And maybe in some time, I'll tell you guys, for some people, the reason this person's not thinking about you, Virgo, is because they're with somebody else. So they're in another relationship, and so they're loyal to that relationship, and so maybe that's where that energy is coming from. So maybe that relationship will break up. Don't cast any spells, but don't do it. It's bad luck. But maybe they'll come around. Maybe the lesson in this is actually, you know, the person that wants you, it might be flattering, but it might not be the situation for you. So this is definitely saying, like, hold on tight. It's not saying, in my opinion, you guys can tell me in chat if you think it's a hey or a nay. I think it's saying, Virgo, hold on. You know, keep saying what you want, Virgo. Just don't give up on saying what you want, and the right answer will come through. And maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe be more appreciative of the people who love you, and then also be more cognizant, like of giving your love to people who don't love you back. All of that stuff is here, but maybe it's a time to kind of wait and see for now. So maybe the audience who's watching live and you guys who are watching the saved version can say hey or nay about this and tell me if you think Virgo is going to experience some love coming into their life in the next little while. Okay, so that's the reading. Let me know how you like it. And now let's move on to the next sign. So we have Taurus next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hi, Taurus. Let's take a look at your energy for love right now. So energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have a card, the turnaround, the revolution. This is the hanged man, right? There's a little bit of a delay with something, Taurus. Then we have the Queen of Wands, the Illuminator, Sag, Leo, or Aries, secondary transit in water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a water card. And then we have the Eight of Trees, Sun in Virgo, Earth card. And okay, so there's somebody who's influencing you at this time, Taurus. Somebody is giving you like inspiration, somebody who you aspire to. We have the Magician. I don't know if you guys know this, but Magician is like my you have a secret admirer Taurus energy. So that looks good. Knight of Trees, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Custodian. I feel as though you're looking up to somebody. Somebody is like, ooh, and then we have the Star, Hope. So I feel for Taurus much more like something's directly happening. I think you have someone who has a crush on you. There's delays around the fact that they have a crush on you, Taurus. But I do feel like there's someone around you, male or female, who seems to have it all. They have, like, you know, the charm, the charisma, they're beautiful, and all of that energy. I feel like they're motivating you to work hard towards that which you want, and that's a good energy. Taurus, you are heading towards something. There's something in your path. Hope, the Star, is soulmate energy, and it's also like a special, you know, energy with regard to like what you want and synchronicities and serendipity. So you're heading towards something. I think that early on there was some delays with regard to getting what you want, but I feel like, yeah, there have been delays, but now things are back on track. We have the pink rose of the Lady Nada. I have no idea what that means. I'm guessing it's like something good, something good being brought into your life, okay? I would say pink rose has something to do with love. In fact, Taurus has a strong correlation with roses specifically. And then we have the word wants to be written. Someone wants to say something to you, Taurus. I think somebody's going to say something to you about how they feel. I think somebody's going to unveil their feelings of love towards you. And I think that this is something pretty big. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So if I were to say any kind of feedback, Taurus, I feel like you're focusing on it's almost like you're looking at someone and you see them as having so much. You see them as, either being very successful or beautiful, and you're like, wow, this person has everything. How can I compare? And your focus and attention is on this individual. Your focus and attention is on this person that is casting shadow on you. You feel like they're casting shadow on you, but it's really your perception of them. And so I think that you'll learn to let go of that. Likewise, but I do feel like they're motivating you to work harder towards, looking better or being better yourself. However, I feel like the love connection for you is very strong right now. I think you have some kind of admirer, but you need to get rid of, you're focusing too much on the external, Taurus, and it's distracting you from the love that's coming into your life. So Taurus for me is a hard yay. It's a hard yay, but you need to get your head out of the clouds, Taurus. You're paying attention to the wrong thing, and you have something good at home. Okay, so you do you, and look around closer to you and stop comparing yourself to someone. I mean, like I said in the reading, it feels like it's motivating them, so it's a good thing. But I do feel like it's motivating them, that it's a good thing. But if you're paying attention to someone else too much, then you're going to miss what's at home. Then we have Aquarius next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at the possibility of love in your life. Just as a reminder, because I'm not seeing you guys do this, you don't have to do it if you don't want. But as I go through the reading, if you want to say like Aquarius, hey, Aquarius, nay, that'll be fun for people who are watching after, so you guys can kind of agree with me or disagree with me and tell me what you think. Okay, so we have the Two of Stars, Two of Wands, boldness. That's a very Aquarian energy. Taking big steps towards someone. Page of Trees, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, secondary transits in Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Let's see the next energy. We have the High Priestess, which is intuition. So, okay, so something has happened and you've seen the light in the darkness with regard to love. I think that you're getting intuitive feelings about where things are going. Ace of Trees, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like something's beginning for you, Aquarius. It's going to take some time for things to kind of come into focus. And then we have the Three of Stars, Three of Trees, and this is visions. Aquarius, something is definitely coming in, but it's taking its sweet time. It's like gradually you can sense it with your intuition, and then it comes in, and then we have the universe, the world. I feel as though your love is outside of where you are at the present moment. It's sort of far away, and so I think that you feel it, on the horizon. You feel it a ways off. But I feel like it's also coming in for you, like it's coming in closer, and I feel like it's coming in closer, and I feel like as it comes in closer, you will understand what this is all about. And I do think it will require you to travel far, or it may be outside of your city or even your state, your province, wherever you live. It's a little bit further away. You might meet them on the internet, but I don't think so. I feel like it's just an energy. Somebody's coming in, and I feel like there's some distance. At first, you're really far away from them, emotionally speaking, and then slowly it comes into form, like you realize who this person is. And then we have the first ray of power, the first ray of power. So there's a blessing coming into your life. I feel like you're like doing your own thing, and you know, when you see the like the change in the seasons, or you feel like the energy shift around you, that's what I feel like you're going through right now. Like you just right now you're sensing that something's different, you know? It's like somebody when they've been inside of your house and you weren't there and you're like, whoa, something's different. Do you guys ever feel that? Like somebody was here. And then we have going beyond normal. Okay. So you have to go outside of your comfort zone for this one, Aquarius. I think somebody really cool is coming towards you, actually. I do feel like it's like a new beginning. I feel like you'll be doing different things with this person. I feel like you have not been doing you for a while because of the people and the situations around you aren't genuinely who you are. And so whoever's coming in is like more your flow. And then we have calling in your soulmate again. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you two together. So I think that's a hard yay for me. I just think that this person that's coming in is much more your flow. It's like you've been in like around, like you can vibe. Like Aquarians can definitely blend in and vibe with whoever they're in contact with, but I feel like, you know, and you can enjoy it and like, you know, wear the same hat or like pretend to be one of them, but really you're not. And so on the inside you're feeling like, I really feel like you're not around your people. And so I think that what's coming through for you, the person that's coming in for you is more like you than the people you're around. And so they may be coming from a distance. I feel like you're in the wrong place, wrong situation, and that the people from far away, or this person from far away that's coming, is much more similar to who you are. In fact, I do think that I slipped and I said that, and I said the people. I think this is a bigger picture for you, Aquarius. I think several other people, which means friends and this particular person with whom you may have like a love connection with. So Aquarius for me, hard yay. And then we have Pisces, sun, moon, rising. Let's see, is love possible for you right now, Pisces? How are you doing? The energy got very, very soft and gentle with Pisces. Let's have a look. Oh, a couple cards just jumped around. Okay, so, oh, that's a hard yes already. Okay, so we have the Taurus, the teacher card. We have the awakening ruled by Pluto. So somebody is making a big decision. Somebody's making a big decision about their relationship with you, Pisces. It very likely could be someone from the past. It could be someone from the past, or it could be someone who you've kind of been distant from, but there's a big decision coming around this person, a big deliberation. It's like, yes, I'm going to let this person into my life. And they're very powerful person. Like these two cards are very powerful cards. This is Taurus, Venus, this is Pluto. It's very, very, this person has like an energy about them that's just like, the cards even flipped over. You didn't see it, but they just came out. And this person is just very much in control of the room, you know, like their presence is powerful. And this is going to be an on-point connection, Pisces. I feel like this person is very spiritual, very like grounded, very like level-headed. They're very loyal. I just get really good vibes, Pisces. And someone who like, they're the spiritual type. So their presence is like, I don't know, they just feel like a monolith. They feel very ancient almost. They feel like they have an old soul, and they feel like they're very different than other people. They have a quiet, strong demeanor. Queen of Trees, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Secondary transits in water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, maybe I've been talking about Pisces like you're all my boyfriend. So I'm a Virgo, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was not a Virgo or a Taurus Pisces. I'm not hitting on you. I'm just saying like Virgos are liking the Pisces right now really a lot. So there's something going between our signs that's really nice energy. We have the Lovers energy. This is so on point. So this person, the Queen of Trees, this is your person. It's coming through as a woman, but if you date men, don't worry, it's going to be a man. It's not like you're going to have to like change your orientation or something. People don't change their orientations. It is what it is, right? So this person, but they're very emotional. I feel like they have this, how do you say, like a strong demeanor, but like they are a very emotional person, although they're not like, they don't virtue signal, you know, they're not like, I'm so sad. They're just very, very present. I'm getting strong Taurus energy. And then we have the Nine of, oh man, Pisces just, that's a home run, Pisces. Nine of Trees. This person is very present. This person is really with it. They're really smart, and I feel like they're very loyal, and they're, oh, I like this energy for you, Pisces, a lot. It's exactly what you need. Someone who like is with it and grounded, but then also like will mess with the spiritual side and will roll with you with all the things that you have going on. Paradigm shift. Yeah, like somebody who takes you serious. So many times, Pisces, you guys aren't taken seriously because you're not being taken seriously essentially because people are just like, yeah, woo woo, whatever. Like they'll get it to a certain level. You know what I'm saying? But the level of like people who are really into spirituality, like many of you guys, and then also I'm very into spirituality. It's like I don't talk about it on the channel so much because it's not for everybody. Like that level of connection is sort of, how do you say, some people feel it's a presence that some people are really into, right? So this person who's coming into your energy is kind of breaking the environment in which you're kind of the extreme spiritual individual in your group or whatever, and this person is bringing that paradigm shift, whereas you're not the only one. They're at your level, which is really cool. And then we have release the dark wound, let love live. And I think that is a karmic wound for you. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you've had this cycle of, there was even a third party for many of you guys, like an outside person who was a detractor, distracting energy. Remember March, April, May? There was that all over your readings. There was someone who was detracting from your spiritual flow, your spiritual energy, just like an aggressive energy. And so I think that was a manifestation. I don't like talking about these things as they're happening as such because it could be triggering or hurtful, but I do feel like that person that was the aggressor, the aggressive energy, I really feel like they're a manifestation of like you actually kind of accepting like owning that you're so spiritual, and owning like your full energy towards spirit and presence. And so and as you heal that, like, yes, I am this way, and yes, that's the life I want to live, this person comes into your life. Very nice energy. Look at this. So is this a yay or an, I think this is a hard yay. And we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So Pisces, I think for the win. I think you guys have something big coming. And I think that it's going to be very like, oh, like this is good. I want to hear your guys' stories and things that are happening for you guys. Sounds really good, Pisces. So just the perfect antidote, the perfect thing. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see, is the environment good? Is love possible right now for Libra, sun, moon, and rising? Let's see right now. So we have the sun. Okay, sun for Libra. The sun is beautiful. Happy birthday, you guys, by the way. The sun is in your sign. Nine of Trees. This is a powerful full moon I'm reading under. The sun is in your sign for you. Very lucky time. Nine of Trees, Venus in Virgo. This is a time of success and opulence, and I feel as though there's something changing in your life rather quickly. So there's a lot of change. This is kind of an independent card, so Miss Independent, but I feel like there will be something sizable that will require your attention, but still you're very happy at this time. Very, very happy energy. Five of Trees. I think many of you who are single are looking around kind of wondering, like, where's my dude? Where's my girl? What's going on? And then we have the two of, you change your perspective too. Very, very like shift in perspective, change in vision, 2 of Wands, and 7 of Hearts, choices. I think you're changing, Libra, what you're looking for. You're changing what resonates and what doesn't matter. And I think that there will be an event that will push that change in perspective even further. If you might feel like people are falling flat for you at this time, and that's because you're in a transition, and it's really clear here. I don't think that like you're gonna lose or miss out or something like that, but I think the primary focus of your energy is you're finding different things attractive. So love could come into your life at this time, but I feel like you may have the experience that you meet someone, you think they're attractive, and then you realize that you need something else. So it's because of the shift you're facing. So I don't know, the power of the divine masculine energy, and that just means that the right one, the bigger energy, is coming in, but it's going to take some time, and you will go through an event in the next little while that will change things for you, and including what you're looking for. And then we have restore and replenish. So take care of yourself, Libra. Yeah, I just feel like a little bit of downtime, a lot of happiness, change in perspective, but it's not coming through that like, I think you might date around or meet a few people, have a few flirtations, but this is, at least, it might be happening. If it's kind of like this, then please don't take it as a no, but I'm saying that like, I think some things are changing for you. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic, you're being guided towards something bigger. And I don't think that in the time frame that we're covering here, which is kind of like the next month and a half, I feel like I think there's other priorities for now, and I think you're moving towards something bigger. So just be patient, Libra. The big one will come along, but Mr. Big will come along. But I feel like it might take some time, and definitely I feel as though what you're attracted to is shifting. So it's a little bit of a nay for me, Libra, for now, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I don't feel like that's a deal. Like, it's not a bad thing. I just feel like you have other priorities right now, and what you find attractive is changing. So, and for the better. It's going to be better aligned for you, okay? Then we have Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at Sagittarius singles. Let's see if the environment, if love is possible for you right now, okay? All right. So we have the 4 of Trees, 4 of Pentacles, growth. And then we have the Ace of Trees, Ace of Pentacles. So you've shut out people for a minute now. You've been like shut in, basically. 5 of Wands, and you're thinking of you're trying again. So I almost sense like a phobia, or like you've been through something a while ago now, and I feel like you're hesitant. I feel like you're hesitant to get to know someone again, to go through that whole process. 7 of Trees. You're thinking of the long term, you're not looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend. I think you're looking for like your life for the long term. You want your life to be right, and the partner or the boyfriend, the girlfriend, is like the complement to that. So it's really much more about building out your life. And then we have the Acceptance, the Temperance card, and so like some kind of a careful combination. And then we have the 8 of Wands, which is Mercury and Sag. I feel as though somebody's going to reach out to you at the end of this process, but I still feel like you're very, very skittish from really opening up to somebody. I do feel like something is coming through, but the primary goal for you right now is where you're going with things, where your mind is at, what you want for your life, these long-term questions that you want for your life, that's what you're thinking about, long-term commitment, but not about like, oh, I need to do this so I find a husband. It's like, no, I need to do these things for myself, and then someone will come along. Towards the end of this time frame that we're watching for, somebody's reaching out to you, a spiritual being. This is the energy of Sag also, but I think this is someone towards you, a spiritual connection. So it's a nay for now, but very soon a yay, and somebody's coming in with your energy. So we have alchemical mutation, which is kind of like temperance. There's this transformation that's going on. You have to heal like whatever it is that's, trust me, you know, like I've been burned also, and I understand like the kind of hesitation, like another person, another process, another letdown. I rather focus on myself. Like I get that vibe. It's like, but you know you have to, and I'm the same way. It's like, you know you have to try, you know you have to heal. You're just hurting yourself if you don't, right? If you keep on festering saying, I'm not going to be open to anyone, or it's such a pain in the butt to get to know someone, you know you're hurting yourself by doing that. So it's understandable, and then release the dark wound, let love live. So it's really about, you know, and that's okay, totally normal. I just think that, I just feel like you feel skeptical. I feel like you feel skeptical. This card just flew out. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship. I just feel like you're very hesitant towards, that's for this. I feel like you feel hesitant to using the energy to get to know another letdown, to get to know someone who seems so great, and then you get to know them a little bit more, and then it's just like, why? Like why? Like why am I here? But I do think that there's a very spiritual person who's coming into your life, and I don't think it's going to be just about like romance. I think with this person it's going to be about a spiritual connection, and this person's very gentle, very high energy, and very kind. They have a very, very nice energy. I think you'll be drawn to them as like someone you can talk to about spirit, you know, somebody you can talk to about your spiritual experiences, and your relationship, at least initially, will be much more about that. It'll turn into other things, but you're going to be very drawn to them, and maybe you need that spiritual healing from somebody. Maybe those practical things like, you know, intimacy or just going out with people, maybe that's what's falling flat for you. Maybe you just need that spirit connection for healing. Maybe that's what I need. Hey girl, hey. But I don't like spiritual guys most of the time. They're just not my bag. So it's like, I like talking about spirit. I love the connection, but maybe I'm like spiritually gay. Maybe that's what it is. I'm like spiritually gay. I prefer talking and connecting with women over spirit, although I'm not gay at all. Like otherwise, I don't want to have a relationship with a woman, but spiritually gay. There we go. But yeah, maybe spirit's coming into your life. Okay, so next sign we have Cancer. Okay. So let's see your energy. That was funny. Spiritually gay. Please remind me that in the comments if somebody else thinks it's funny. Okay, so Cancer. Okay, so let's take we're kind of all spiritually gay, hey guys? There's nothing wrong with spiritual men. It's just the goatee and like the long hair. I'm not with it, you know? Oh, okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look if love is possible for you right now. So Sag was a nay, but turning into a yay later for me anyway. Cancer, we have the Empress energy. Okay, so Venus energy, love. There's a blessing around you. There's a blessing that's pulling you out of your current situation. So there's an overlooking feminine energy that's overlooking your life and pulling you out of any toxic interactions you're having. And it's a long-term perspective, 7 of Trees as well. Okay, so let's see the next energy, 8 of Hearts. I feel as though somebody is not loving you or has not loved you in the way that you deserve. And I think this woman around you knows it. And I think that she's in some way saying, you can't, you deserve more. Queen of Trees coming through with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Water sign is the secondary energy of that. And then we have the Star. There's an earth sign coming for you. There definitely is a yay. I think that you're caught up, you're still mulling over a past relationship. Somebody's trying to pull you out of that. I think you may have been, you know, trauma bonding. Like one of my exes, more of a friend than an ex, there was some comments about like, you know, like being attached and stuff, like, and I thought about it. I don't feel like I am. I'm not really that attached person. it's the hurtful things that this person did that I'm attached to. But the point is, I came to the realization that many people, when they're still attached in a relationship that passed a while ago, that's more of a trauma bond. That's like the scarring that is caused, and we can try to push past it, but then you have to revisit it again unless you've dealt with it, right? So whatever Pandora's box that opened, you're kind of stuck with it now. And so this older woman, I feel like she's older or more experienced, Cancer. She sees that you've had someone ice you out. Somebody gave you cold feelings when you were giving them love. And so I think that she's trying to yank you out of that state and energy by showing you kindness and love. And I think you'll find that. And I think that there's an earth sign person, and it's a man if you like men, or a woman if you like women, if you like both, more of a feminine energy, is coming through with a very kind of soulmate thing. So hold on tight. I feel like many of you feel overwhelmed right now, frankly. I feel like you feel emotionally dragged. And so just hold on tight. Things will materialize for you. Unplug from mass. I feel like you feel invaded upon. That's exactly that's what I was telling you about this other person. It's like, it's invasiveness. And then to have someone else, a third party, comment that like there's like an attachment there. It's very invasive. It's very predatory. It's like, it's along the lines of like, you know, imposing on women, like I'm saying, like transgressions against women of a sexual nature, you know, like it really feels like you've been intruded upon. And a lot of times people intrude, like sexual harassment is no joke, right? And there's all sorts of different gaslighting going on, all sorts of different things in which men that we're with as women, and then also other women, prey on us with. And it's disgusting, right? And it's often like, oh yeah, they just said this. No, these things are psychologically tearing, and they're psychologically triggering. So I feel like there's definitely this kind of vibe going in, and I think somebody sees you going through that, and I think she's probably gone through something similar. Once you go through it, you don't have tolerance for it, right? Once you go through it, it's like, no, this is no bueno, this is BS. And so you're feeling your feelings, which are fine, but I think that it's more of a trauma bond than anything else. I think you're hurt by it, and I think you need to own that hurt and sort of push past it and stop attributing. If you're attributing to this person like good qualities and like, but you know, I was this, or guilt tripping, really try to see if this person was all they cracked up to be. People who do this oftentimes do it because of low self-esteem, so they do it in order to kind of make you remember them, because they don't feel like you'll remember them for the good things, so they try to hurt you so you remember them for the bad. It's very much a boy pulling on a girl's like pigtails, right? Very, very mean energy. Power of attraction. And so when you heal that wound, right, this person helping you out with this, divine feminine, if it's not a person, it's divine feminine energy, then you're moving straight towards love. Okay, Cancer? So you've done nothing wrong to be in the situation you're in. I don't think so. Okay, so that was serious. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I do feel like there's a moment. And again, a lot of people are getting like the last two cards, like a lot's going on, they feel discouraged, and then boom, you know, suddenly someone appears. So closer to the end of November, the eclipses, you know, all that stuff. So we're going to go through it. There's going to be a lot going on around us in October and November. And so maybe for that reason, it won't be like such an active time for love. But then after, except Pisces. Pisces is so in love with whoever they found. So good for you, Pisces. Okay, so Cancer, I would say yay in the long term, but let go of the hurt that is hurting you now. Okay. You're being too nice, in other words, okay? Don't be nice to people wishing to hurt you. Leo, meow meow. Let's take a look at your messages. Is love possible right now? What's the energy, Leo? Leo has, you know, Cancers and Leos need to have a conversation, I think. Oh shoot, I have a, okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh no, okay, it was a test. Did you guys hear that? Fire drill. so scary. Okay. Okay, calm down, Veroosh. Fire, fire, fire. Maybe that's a message for us, you know? The house is burning, Leo. Fire, fire, fire. Let's heat it up. Venus is moving out of Leo into Virgo. So sad. Bye, Leo. Won't see you again for 10 more months. Okay, so here's your energy for now. If there is a fire drill, I'm going to go offline. But anyway, so we have Knight of Hearts. Ooh, somebody already made a pass at you, Leo. Okay. Five of Angels. There's something to do about that that's not the perfect fit. It's not exactly what you want, but it's not necessarily a bad situation. Then we have the Acceptance, which is Sagittarian energy, harmony. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands, which is the Alchemist. Okay, so I feel as though somebody's approaching you. They may be a Sagittarius, Sag, Leo, or Aries, secondary transit, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then air secondary transits. We have Six of Stars, success, moving forward. I think you need to get, hold on, Seven of Stars, faith. So what I actually think is at first you're going to feel like it's a bad offer. At first you're going to be skeptical about what you're being presented with or what offer is on the table. But I feel as though as you think about it and as you kind of get to know this person, I think this person's really nice. I actually feel like this person allows you to shine, and that's for Leo such an important thing because you have these wild, passionate ideas like I need to do this so you need somebody that's a bit of a fan, you know, like not in a creepy way. You just need someone who's like supportive of your creative people in general need people who are supportive of them and not critical of them. That's how creativity works, because with creativity a lot of things go sour, like, you know, even our hey or nay game right now, we're just testing out, see how people like it. If people don't like it, then we'll pass. That's how I made Pick a Card and All Sign. There was so many different games I tried. That's why it's upsetting to me, right? Because it's like, that's why creativity and protection of like creative, you know, things is so important, because the people who create things, they go through so much crap to get to that idea that's so simple and so easy, but that's a lot of effort behind it, you know. So you need the same thing for your creative pursuits. And if you're not super creative, whatever your passion is, because Leo works through passion, so you can't have someone around who's constantly popping your balloon, who's being like a, you know, like taking away from the things you get excited about. So I think you need someone to cheer for the home team, and I think that's what you're getting. At first I think that you might be like, oh, like, thank you, like you're just a knight, I'm a king, you know, but I feel as you get to know them, you'll realize that somebody with really good intentions is reaching out. And listen, if it's not for you, like if this person is like not your type or whatever else, this person's going to be a dear friend. I really get from the fact that they really want to support you in what you're doing. And that's a really nice vibe, like being appreciated and supported, the key of light. Don't feign affection, Leo. That's a really, really important thing to remember. Genuine, and I don't think you guys do. I think you're around someone worth considering. Not for all of you guys. It's not going to be the perfect answer, but it's going to be a good answer for friendship for all of you guys. That's what I get. And for some of you guys, it'll turn into love once you get to know this person better. Collaborative dreaming. See, like you're being shown like that. You get to be you get to be inspired and live passionately. So that might be really quite beautiful. Let's see the next message. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more loves in the present moment. I really feel as though this energy is really very much about, you know, this kind of apprehension could have to do with the past relationship that let you down, right? So you're being still a little bit jaded from the past, and so that's on you to dispel and also forgive yourself for. We all, I think Cancer was right before you watched that video. It's like, and me too, it's like, I don't know, Well, oh no, Sagittarius, not Cancer. It's like, you know, you want to give it some time. Watch the Sagittarius one. If you feel let down by others, if you feel like it's a burden to get to know people, that's something you need to work on, and that's not like your fault. That's what happens when you get hurt. That's a natural reaction. But you want to take care of that as soon as possible. You want to get on track because you're missing out on the good people that are around you at all times, right? There's so many possibilities of positive connections around you, Leo. Just because you met a couple a-holes, it doesn't mean that, you know, that's going to be the thing for the rest of your life. Okay, so we have Gemini next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. I think Gemini feels really lonely right now, and that's a really sad thing. So, you know, if that's the case, if you feel alone and alienated and sad, then just take your time. We have the Three of Hearts, Three of Cups, joy, celebration. You want someone back. You feel like things have improved since the last time they were around. That's really strong Cancer energy. And then we have the Knight of Stars, Sag, Leo, or Aries, secondary transits in air, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You're going back to something. We have the Emperor here, which is Aries. You want to go back to something. And then we have the Acceptance card, Sagittarius. That's strong Sagittarius energy. Maybe a fire sign, which is a perfect match for a Gemini. And then we have the King of Angels, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I think you want to go back to something, but I think you're going to meet somebody else, frankly. I think that you're really missing an ex-partner, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, but I think you're going to meet somebody else. And I think that in some way the past person is informing the new person. That's why they keep on coming up in your mind, Gemini. And I think that there's a bit of a distraction energy. Somebody from the past is kind of wooing you back a little bit. There's a little bit of you feel nostalgia for the past, so you're a friend that was around at that time, or some kind of energy is coming in again. But I feel as though there's a lack of trust in that situation. So it's like it's there, but it's not exact. Like you don't feel so comfortable towards that person anymore. And so I feel like where you are going is this very solid energy. There's the person who comes in almost shows up like out of nowhere, like an Aquarius, perfect for a Gemini, like here I am, like, you know, just showing up. And again, a very spiritual connection. I think a lot of people this year are going to find, like all signs are going to find spiritual connections more than anything else, because I think we're all collectively going through this like surreal dystopic experience, and I feel like it's challenging us about who we are in life and what our life is about. So I think that the connection from that is the connections that are born out of that are a little bit deeper. So we're more vulnerable, and so therefore in that vulnerability we connect a little bit more. Just remember how when we were teenagers, what love was like when you're 13 or 14. It's just so spiritual. But then you get jaded a few times, you get hurt a few times, and you start building up those walls. And so you start forming relationships based on the walls, like by not showing people your true essence because you're hurt, right? And you're a little skeptical. And so I feel because the world is, when people get hurt, like with the world situation right now, they become more vulnerable. They become like more doe-eyed, right? And with that energy, you get back in touch with that, like the primordial, like the basic spiritual energy. And so therefore, like all these people are walking around hurt, and in that hurt people. I'm not talking about that, but people are kind of like freaking out on this like existential level, and on that existential level of like almost like innocence that we're reaching, people are going to make those kinds of connections. So I feel like that energy is for you. You might meet like the one right now. So very, very nice energy. I like it. Key to light. So the universe is coming down, straight down, to bring light and awareness into your life. Let's see the next energy. So we have the new birth, guarded vigilantly. So we have the new birth. I feel as though you're on a direct path towards someone, Gemini. I feel like you're currently probably thinking about the past a bit, and maybe that's where that's coming from. It's being born out of the past. I don't think it's a person from the past. And I would say probably stay away from the distracting energy. It's coming in with good-ish intentions. Maybe possibly it's coming in with something it wants from you rather than just, you know, innocently. But I feel like maybe there is, but it has to do with the past, and therefore, because you're thinking about the past a lot, you're kind of feeling like, oh, maybe I should. But I feel like what's coming has nothing to do with the past in that way. It may remember, like there might be some similarity of what the future brings versus what the past was about, but it's not the same vibe. It's a new person. King of Angels, like strong, independent, very, very, this could be the one. Yeah, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, but that whenever I get that card, that reminds me of like how previous partners remind you of the future partner, how the future is kind of like built upon past experiences, and they have like little similarities between them. And as you become bonded with the new partner, you forget about the other ones, right? So yeah, I can see you kind of being longing towards someone right now, but I don't feel like it's going to last. I feel like somebody new is going to come along, and an air sign very likely, and they're going to have a very different energy, and it's going to be very fresh and new and much better for you. So hold on for that. Then we have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hi, guys. Hi, like my little Scorpianas in the house. Let's see how you guys are doing. Okay. And for those of you guys who are doing time caps, don't worry. I'm going to do them myself because I want to link to that link for the playlist and everything else. So let me just do today's, and I really appreciate everybody who is keeping track. So Gemini, that's a yay for me, but not who you think. Okay, so Scorpio, we have the Knight of Angels, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Oh, okay. There's already a connection that's going on. And then we have the Empress, Gemini, maybe Gemini, but we have Venus energy around you, and the Nine of Hearts, which is celebration. I feel like Scorpio already has something going on. And again, always switch the energy around. So if you're with a woman, then, you know, switch the Knight of Angels to a princess or a queen. And then we have the Seven of Trees. Okay, so you're already making plans with somebody for the long term. It's somebody who's very like, how do you say? Somebody who's very like sharp intellectually, somebody who's very smart. If you don't know somebody, this person already has you on their radar, and they're already like, this Scorpio person is really nice. I really like this person. This is an energy for me. We have the Four of Angels, which is rest and relaxation. And then we have the Ace of Stars, Ace of Wands, a new beginning. So this is already something's happening, I believe. And I feel like things are rolling along rather smoothly. And then there's going to be a little bit of a pause, not a breakup, just catch your breath sort of energy, and then there's going to be a big step towards being together. So I'm not sure if you're together with someone, but there's somebody's energy around already, and I feel like you very, very quickly moving like, I like this person. There's not going to be paranoia in this situation. I feel like you can trust this person, and I feel like you do trust this person. Okay? Then we have the initiation by fire energy. It's a spark, it's a fire, it's quick, and I feel like there's passion. I think you think they're really cute though. I think that there's a lot of like multi-layer of attraction that's going on between you and this person. What you want wants you. It's a very reciprocal feeling. So if you don't know about this person yet, you're gonna like them. I feel like it's reciprocated. It's a very on point sort of energy. There's people who we find attractive, and especially women are more aware of this than men. But like, there's people who we find attractive, but like, it's only so much. But there's people who we meet who are just like, wow, like this person, wow. You get the wow moment. I feel like this is your wow moment. There's like a real significance to this person. So getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You're getting closer with someone. At the end of this, there's going to be a step that you take that will be drastic, that will be like, you know, ask you out or some kind of symbolic thing, move in together, take a step towards each other. There will be a calm. Maybe somebody will be called away for work or get distracted with something for a minute. But it's not a bad thing because it's going to leave you to your thoughts. It's going to leave you to thinking about what you want. And I feel like you're very happy with everything that's happened. And I feel like you feel like life has given you a good chance. So, you know, yeah, I think that there's a good possibility for love in your life. Okay, so that's Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now let's take a look at the next sign. So we have the Aries. Hello, Aries. Let's see what the possibility of love is for you right now. So I like my singles readings, Zodiac single readings. They're fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I turned off chat just to focus. Is everything going okay? How is everybody doing? So do you guys think it's a yay or a nay for Scorpio? I think it's already on. I think it's a strong yay. Okay, I don't think everybody's playing my game with me, but that's okay. I'll just I'll just continue until it catches on. I like it so far. I don't know if it transcends well, but that's okay. We'll see. We'll see. A few of you guys playing with me will be enough. So Aries, hi. Let's see what's going on. We have the Knight of Trees, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You're very focused on work right now. Then we have the Strength, the Leo card. Okay, focused on work, very, lots of energy. Then we have the Awakening, Pluto. You're really gunning for work. Like gunning, somebody asked me what I mean by gunning. I love that saying. So gunning is like when you're taking a gun and you're trying to shoot something. But it actually means that you have a goal in mind and you're going for it nonstop. It's kind of a tunnel vision situation. And so I feel like right now in your life, there is a priority that's overshadowing everything else. And so everything else becomes subsidiary to this energy. Here is the next energy. We have the King of Trees, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Secondary transits in fire, Sagittarius, or Aries. I think you're getting to where you want to be in life, and as you move closer towards that energy, Aries, you will be, this is all your energy. So I feel like as you move closer towards that, it's because all the Capricorn transits in your 10th house. So there's a lot of Capricorn transits in your 10th house, and you're focusing on career. And I think that like it's nonstop, like going towards that direction. Then we have the ego. I think you're going to stop yourself. So once you feel very strong in the energy you're going in, I feel like you are going to, what's the word? Like decide, like enough of this tunnel vision towards work. My personal life is suffering and I need to make some choices. 3 of Trees, more work. I feel like you're getting pummeled at work with opportunity, and I feel like things are growing for you fast. I think it's a nay, frankly, but I do feel like it's in the long term, it's a yay, and I think you're doing the right thing. So I don't think this is like things are not right. I just feel like you have so much to focus on in terms of career and work at this time that like to form a relationship, it's just going to be competing with very important things in your life. And you decide, you're like, boom, I want to actually find someone, but then you get more opportunity. So it's like, it's beyond you at this time. Jupiter and Saturn move out of your 10th house, and that's going to make things like it's moving into your 11th house in December and January. And so as that happens, you'll get back on track. So don't feel like it'll never happen. Use this powerful energy that's in your favor now, you know, before it's too late, and then go back to it. but the feeling is woken in your heart. Suddenly you want someone, and so maybe you'll get it. And just because I feel like that's your primary focus, it doesn't mean you won't meet somebody. You might meet someone at work, but you do you. But I think that for you, the primary focus right now is your career and success in that. You know, first rate of power. Don't give up on your opportunities. First rate of power. And then we have the free from judgment, free to love. Okay, so moving towards independence and away from other people and situations, moving away from, you know, the things that kind of bind you towards new possibilities and new directions. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. So I think that you're getting more, when you become more powerful because of money or career, then you become more independent. You don't have to be subservient to somebody else, and you become more independent and clear, and you get away from, you know, the being underneath the thumb of somebody else. And so I think that as you get to do that, you get to know yourself a bit more. You have more time to get more familiar with who you are. And through that, I think that that's the getting to know yourself more, Aries. I think that through that you will find what you want more clearly. I think that many of you, I feel like you're not even interested in love so much. Like maybe on some level you miss it, but I think that a lot of things right now, it's not even an energy that's really tugging at your heartstrings. I feel like it's an energy that it's something you want, but it's something that you feel has a very intense impact on other parts of your life. And I think you're skeptical. I think that you're skeptical, and I think you want to take your time before moving in that direction. So remember that there's not many months before the stellium starts really breaking up. It already is, but more so. And so you just really want to go with what you're doing, okay? Then we have Capricorn. Last but not least, let's see what's going on for Capricorn singles. Is love a possibility right now? So Aries is a nay, but I think that it doesn't matter, because I think in the long term you're getting set up for somebody who's right. Then we have the Seven of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And then we have the Queen of Trees, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. That's probably you. I feel as though you set certain goals for yourself and you're trying to meet them. We have the Two of Angels. We have the Ten of Stars, Ten of Wands. And I feel we have the Knight of Hearts and the Eight of Hearts. So I feel like there is an energy here of, let's see. I think something's coming up for you, but I think you're setting your goals really high right now. Like I think what you want, your standards are super high right now. And my standards go up and down too. Like sometimes I'm like way more willing, like to accept someone or something, like a certain energy around me, because of the factor, like if, like, for example, like I was just talking to someone for a while just because I was working and I couldn't go do anything, so it was like a good environment to be open to somebody's energy, right? And sometimes when I'm really busy, it's like you would have to be, if I'm super busy and I'm super like on point with my stuff and things are, it's the more I have going on, the less room I have for a certain individual. So it's like maybe it was a little bit of that energy in terms of like that sounds really tough, but like it's true. Like I feel like what's coming up for you is this: you have very high standards and somebody might be coming through, but I feel like your enthusiasm towards that energy is mixed. I feel like you have other things going on, and I think you have some things that you're trying to figure out about yourself. We have past life activation. There's also past life karmic stuff coming up, which means you need to learn this new energy around you. Okay, and then we have Pandora's gift. Okay, so past life activation, and I feel like you're looking for more. I think that you're looking for more in your situations right now, Capricorn, and so I think a lot of things are, you're a little bit feeling distant towards them. Let's see the next energy. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Those of you who are within like the ages of having kids, I feel like your priority right now is to get it right instead of just be with someone. I think that for everyone, no matter what your age or situation is, I do feel as though you're prioritizing making things right, and I think you're very dismissive towards other people around you. I think that's, it has to do with your past life. It has to do with finding what's right. It has to do with having the right beginning, not wasting time. I think you're very open to love, and maybe something is coming up for you a little bit, but I feel like you're very quick to dismiss and not be interested. Yeah, unrequited love. Like, you know, unless that person's really on point, and I don't mean like just looks, I mean this person is a package deal, then I feel like you're not so willing to be open with anyone. So I'll say nay for now, but that's just because you're trying to find something better. Okay? I wouldn't consider this a yay. But there is a hummingbird that just flew up, so maybe. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by my channel today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Members, I'm going to put out your videos in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to do your karma reading. It's been sitting here to the side, so I'll do that and post it later. I just had to finish the stuff I was doing. Have a nice day, and we'll talk soon, and I wish you guys all well. Take care. Bye.